my daydreams. I can see past the caravans, be caught inside an oyster, shimmering, glimmering, make waves in the sky, stick my tongue out, draw a line in the sand just because I can.
Big cam mode. Hello, everyone. How are you doing tonight? Rock, good evening. Opting, hello. Everyone over on Twitch. And hello to everyone over on YouTube as well. We're playing The Sims 4 tonight, by the way. I don't know if you all knew this, but that's what we're doing. Because that's what we normally, almost always, except for when we don't. I just lost track of my train of thought there. It's usually what we do on Wednesdays, except for those Wednesdays that we don't. Does that make sense? I think that makes sense, and I think that's where I was going with that long rambling sentence. It's fine. Opting that is surprisingly the actual recommended extent to which you should use Twitter. Ed Balls is a pioneer and a visionary of his time. 100%, yes. How are you doing, Optin? You all right? So I do need to remind everyone over on YouTube and over on Twitch as well. Hold on, let me just fix things. There we go. Every like over on our YouTube channel on this live stream and the VOD after the live stream finishes, every like equals a little bit of money going to our charity of the year. So, gonna ask you all to please go over to YouTube, like the live stream / VOD, if you're watching this after the live stream is finished. Hit that like button and help us raise money for cats, because that's what our charity of the year is Cats Protection UK. Awesome charity. They do good jobs. Rock, we're not playing Fortnite. No. Sorry. I am very sorry to burst your bubble, as the saying goes, but we're not playing Fortnite. Unless we play Fortnite in Sims 4. But as far as I know, they haven't done a collaboration, which is a huge shame because I would love to see a Sims 4 Fortnite collaboration. A two-way collaboration, going both ways. So Fortnite stuff in Sims 4 and Sims 4 skins and such like in Fortnite. That would be awesome. I would love that. I would absolutely love that. Ruck reaching that 15 stream streak. Awesome job. Thank you so much. Enjoy your extra 450 channel points on Twitch. Blueberry water tonight. Once again. Opting the one remaining IP crossover that has not been done. Pretty much, yeah. I mean, they've done loads, haven't they? Have they? Has Fortnite done an Elder Scrolls crossover collaboration? Because part of me's thinking they haven't done an Elder Scrolls one yet either. So I wouldn't mind. I'm just saying. Elder Scrolls, Fallout, Sims, three collaboration / crossovers that I would love to see in Fortnite. Rock, how would which collab work? Fallout, Elder Scrolls, or Sims? You don't think they've done one of Elder Scrolls, The Sims? So everyone would have a plumb bob over their head, and they would have different skins, iconic Sims in Fortnite, for example. So like you could play as Bella, Bella Goth. You could play as maybe one of the like maybe Vlad, the vampire. You could play as like I said, Grim Reaper, the Flower Bunny, Father Winter, all of those, all of the well-known Sims, could have skins and weapons according to the skin, and so on. And as far as like Fortnite stuff in The Sims, well, The Sims has llamas. So they could do a skin for like the llamas that they have in the game, like the llamas that you actually take care of that you have with the barn. They could do a special one that is the Fortnite llama pinata. They could do posters. There's loads of different Fortnite type stuff that you could put into The Sims 4. Opting you would play as a robot. I mean, there are servos in The Sims, so there totally could be like a Sims servo skin, you know. Rock Sims Battle Royale. You select 100 Sims to battle on a selected lot. I'd play that. Wait, isn't that kind of like Fortnite? They could do a map that incorporates different worlds in The Sims. That would be cool. That would be really cool. Rock, no, because Sims aren't real. And Fortnite is. Are you saying that Fortnite is real? Because I hate to break it to you, Rock, but Fortnite is about as real as Santa. Oh, by the way, I've got some bad news for you all. Sorry, I couldn't resist. Opting, you feel like there could be try that again. You feel there could be a lot done with slurp chug stuff in The Sims? Oh yeah, yeah. Can you picture it, like, because on The Sims 4 you can make drinks, right? You got a bar. They could make a Fortnite themed drink that you could make, and Fortnite themed food. They could make the shoot. What's the burger place in Fortnite? Rocky should know this. What is the burger place in Fortnite called? They could make one of those, make it so that you could cook one of those burgers in The Sims. Rock, you're saying Sims characters aren't real. How dare? How dare, Rock? They're totally real. They're 100% real. They're as real as Santa. And I should know because I am Santa. Bet you didn't know that, did you? Ha. Opting bird, 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 bird burgers. Wow. Try saying that 3 times fast. Bird burgers. Bird burgers? Bird burgers. Rock, Fortnite and Sims aren't the same because real people battle in Fortnite, but Sims would be battling in Sims. Simception. I'd pay for that. Wait, I already have paid for that. Never mind. Anyway, Sims 4 tonight, my friends. We are doing, of course, the wheel challenge. And do you all remember the last time that we played The Sims on live stream? It's been a while, but at the end of our last Sims 4 live stream, I spun the wheel. Do you all remember what the wheel said? What it was? It was Moschino stuff. Is what the wheel said for us to do. And so that is the first thing that we're going to be doing today. One of my Sims, I think it's going to be Olive, or it might be Muir. I'm not sure. But anyway, one of my Sims is going to be pursuing a freelance fashion photographer career using the Moschino stuff pack. So we have to turn one room in the mansion into a photography studio. So I'm looking forward to this. Ruck, you're trying to say Fortnite isn't real. It's as real as Santa. You're trying to explain why Sims are real. They're as real as Santa. Why am I contradicting yourself? Or why am I contradicting myself? I'm not contradicting myself. Have you never heard of Schrödinger Santa? Both real and not real at the same time. Shaz, hello. How are you doing? Glad to see you. We're talking about whether Santa exists or not, Shaz. Schrodinger's Pogger or something. Oh no. There's no such thing as Schrodinger's Pogger because Pogger is always here with us. Pogger is like God, if God existed. You know, always here, always around you, in everything and a part of everything. But Santa is definitely both real and not real at the same time. Shaz, you saw that I started streaming, so you saved your game, saved the bathroom, used the bathroom, and then came onto Twitch. Nice. Are we talking Charlie Brown and Snoopy? I mean, we could talk about Charlie Brown and Snoopy. Who here has watched Charlie Brown and Snoopy? As in like the cartoon, or read the comic strips. I was a huge Charlie Brown and Snoopy fan growing up because I mean it was my era. You know, it was late 70s, early 80s. And I love Charlie Brown and Snoopy and Woodstock and Linus and Lucy and Pigpen and all of the characters. I just absolutely loved Peanuts. They were so good. Shazian Schroed something. Yet you love Snoopy. Snoopy's awesome. I won't have anyone tell me that Snoopy is not awesome because Snoopy is the most awesome thing since The Sims was created. Wait, before The Sims were created. See history. I know history. I know I know my history. I know that Snoopy was created before The Sims. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Opting, you use Lucy pulling away the football as an analogy, not daily, but more than you probably should. I mean, yeah. Why wouldn't you? Because that is one of the most iconic things from the Peanut comics and cartoons is Lucy holding the football for Charlie Brown and then yoinking it away at the last possible second. You know? Rock, do I have Sims? No. Sims autism has me. What are you talking about? By the way, if you're wondering, if you're seeing me like playing with something, this is what I'm playing with. I cannot help myself. If I have something on my desk that is fiddly, I'm going to fiddle with it. This is my brand new, what is it called? Crochet needle. This is my brand new crochet hook. It's got a nice soft chunky handle. It is a 4 millimeter hook, and I got this when I bought a new magazine, which is this magazine, and you'll notice that it is opened up to a how to crochet page, and that this is how to work the linked double triple crochet, by the way, which I have done. I have done one granny square of this hook, of this what is it called again? The linked double triple crochet. So this is the granny square that I have done as a way to practice. Granny squares are great because they're generally small. You make a square, a certain length, and such like. So to make it square, I usually just use like the handle of my crochet hook, and I crochet until the square is as long as the handle. Um, but yeah, this is the linked double triple crochet. It is a nice tight knit weave, and I like it. Really good for like if you're gonna make gloves or scarves, something that you want to breathe, but also you want it to be tight weaved so that air doesn't get through the holes too much. But really, really nice. Opting the square doesn't look old enough to be a granny. I Why do they call them granny squares? Does anyone know the history of the granny square as to why they were called granny squares? I'm guessing because it's like something that your granny would make. I have no idea. Shaz, yeah, yeah, double triple. So basically what it is you start off by making a chain, and then hold on, let me read the instructions a little bit because it's kind of a bit complicated. So you start off with your base chain, and then you draw a loop through the second chain from the hook from the end of your chain, the second chain from your hook, and then you've got two loops on the hook at that point. Then you draw another loop through the next chain, which gives you three loops, sorry, on your hook, and then you draw up a loop through the next chain, which gives you four loops on your hook, and then you do a double treble. So you basically you draw through two of the four loops so that you have three loops, and then you draw through those three loops so that you have two loops, and then you draw through those two loops so that you're back down to one. Um, and then from there you start over again and you work your way down the loops, down the hook loops that you made down to the base chain again, and you just keep repeating that over and over and over again until you get to the end of the chain, and then you do a chain of three to loop back up to the top, and continue going back and forth to make your rows, and then you stop whenever you're finished. So, but yeah, it a little bit complicated, but I really, really like how tight this weave is. And I'm gonna practice a few more times. I want to make like another three granny squares until I get it. So until I can like make it without really thinking about making it. And then once I get it down, there is a pattern in this magazine for a hooded scarf that I would love to try. So make the granny squares, get a whole, until I get the how to do the whole thing, and then I'll get some more yarn and make the hooded scarf. I am not very good. I am not good at crocheting. Um, I'm very much a beginner, but the few things I have done have turned out rather well. I made a scarf for my partner's mom for last year, for Christmas last year. And I've made my son a blanket, and I also made myself a giant granny square blanket that was just one giant granny square. I just kept going around and around in a square until I made it like the size of a double bed. It's a massive it is a massive crochet job. It took me about 3 years to make. Um, so yeah. Shaz, you can only go in circles, and even then you mess up. You make handles for crochet hooks, epoxy resin style. Ooh, that sounds really cool. I like this one because it's nice and soft and pliable. Um, I mean, I can squeeze it. I'm squeezing it right now, and I can feel the handle like squishing under, uh, in my grip. So I love that kind of soft tactile feeling handle, mainly because my hands just my joints get really sore, especially like after about half an hour of using the crochet hook. But this is really good. I like it. Shaz, that is a good stitch. It'll keep you warm. Yeah. Um, like a double down treble. Yep, yep. Okay, you Googled crochet squares are called granny squares because they are traditionally associated with grandmothers who often made them from scraps to create blankets and other household items. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. You found an awesome double and back up, then double down square pattern. Ooh, that sounds like a really nice pattern. And everyone else in the stream is just going, crochet talk. You haven't practiced for a while, Shaz. You did that when your son was in your belly, giant crochet square. It didn't keep him warm, but you made it. It looks really nice. Um, Making a giant granny square like that, especially if you get the kind of yarn like what this is and what I made, which is a gradual gradient yarn that goes from like one color to another. And the one that I used for my granny square blanket was brown, a really light brown, going to blue and purple. Um, Very, very pretty colors, color gradient. Absolutely beautiful blanket as well. It again, yeah, it wasn't enough to like really keep you warm, but it looked great spread over my bed. So that's what I used it for, was just decorative, you know. It worked pretty good as a lap blanket though, you know, because it was so big. Just squish it all together, put it on your lap, and because it was all squished up together, and it worked perfectly for a lap blanket. Shaz, silicon's best for crochet hook handles. Yeah. Opting, is the blanket too big to photograph for Discord because you've not seen a picture in Discord? I don't think I have the giant granny square blanket anymore, to be honest, because I made that back when I lived in Cheshire, and I haven't lived in Cheshire for like 10 years. So I honestly don't know what has happened to that blanket. It's either put up somewhere or is lost. I might have like donated it to charity or something. Now, the one that I made for my son, for Paul, his is white and yellow, and it's bordered in a yarn that is a gradient yarn that goes from green to yellow, and that's a really nice blanket as well. He still has that one. He absolutely loves it. It keeps on he keeps it on his bed since I made it for him. He's just like attached to the blanket. It's so cute. Shaz, you were crocheting and taught yourself when you were a mum. Do we call them mum squares? I mean, to be honest, they should call them mum squares because you have to start at some point. And most people, when they learn how to crochet when they're kids. Like my grandmother, she learned how to crochet and how to knit when she was a child. Her grandmother taught her. She tried to teach me when I was a child, and my brain just I couldn't comprehend. I just could not either that or she was a bad teacher. But that would be talking ill of my grandmother, so we're not going to do that. Shaz, you love and prefer the gradient yarns? Yes, they're so good, aren't they? You don't have to worry about changing the color. You just keep going. You're a knitter, Shaz. I can't knit. I have tried to knit, and I just cannot knit at all. At all. As in, like, I'm hopeless at knitting. Crocheting I can do, but I cannot knit to save my life. Shaz, how is Paul? He's doing okay. Um, he's he's getting a little bit cabin feverish words, um, because he's been out of college for like nearly 2 weeks now. He goes back on Friday. He's really looking forward to going back on Friday. He wants to go out like when he doesn't have college. He wants me to take him out every day, and I just can't. I cannot take him out every day. One, I can't afford to, and two, um, I've got I've got live streams. I've got YouTube videos that I need to make, and yeah, I just can't take him out every day. But we compromise. So he has a personal assistant who takes him out every week. Then he has a charity worker that comes around once every other week and takes him out for like several hours. And the compromise is that when he's in college, I will take him out when on the weeks that the charity worker doesn't come around to take him out. So on those every other weeks, I take him out. But when he's not in college, like when he's on a holiday or on a break, then I will take him out once per week. Just just to keep him from getting too antsy and cabin fever set in too much. So he loves it though. He absolutely loves it. Dad squares. You taught your son to knit. Nice. I think everyone should learn how to either sew, knit, or crochet. Everyone should know how to do it because it is an old world skill that really needs to keep going. Um, because, you never know, you might have like a power cut, or maybe you can't afford, maybe you lose your job and you can't afford to buy, really nice new clothes. So knitting or crocheting, you can, for like 10-15 pounds, you can get enough skeins of yarn, cheap yarn, but you can still get enough skeins of yarn for like 15 quid to make a really nice heavy duty jacket. Um, that's a lot cheaper than the 100 pounds that a machine knit jacket will cost you from the stores. So, Shaz, yeah, it's the Easter holiday or spring holiday right now. Yeah, you were pursuing my YouTube the other day. Oh, nice. I've got so many videos over on YouTube. I went for a stage over on YouTube when I first started. I tried doing one video, like at least one video every other day. And now I've slowed down because I'm really trying to up the quality of the videos and up the quality of the editing. So I really only do maybe a maximum of two per week, usually like one or two videos per week, except for live streaming, because I like live streaming. I'm never going to give up live streaming. I might cut back a little bit, but I will never quit. Shaz, it's good that he has an outing, but yeah, Paul, if Paul had the choice and the opportunity, he would go out every single day and literally just walk for 4 or 5 hours every single day because he is a walker. He loves walking. So that's what we do. When I take him out, we walk. If the weather is nice, we will walk for like 3 hours nonstop. Just walk, and he loves it. So and it gets me out, it gets me some exercise in, so it's all good with me. Um, but yeah, Shaz, you've got truckloads of yarn. When the zombie apocalypse happens, no one will be making clothes, so we all need to learn to knit and crochet. Exactly, 100% right. Rock, you know who else's YouTube you should peruse? Mumbo Jumbos. Yes, uh-huh. And Grians. And maybe Geminites. And Good Time with Scar. And if you like long Let's Plays, James Turner is also a good YouTuber. Because James Turner does Sims 4. I mean, his James Turner, he's from Australia, and his Let's Plays. That's pretty much all he does on YouTube nowadays is Let's Plays. But they're like anywhere from 1 to 3 hours long. Let's Plays, as in like the length of my stream is one of his normal videos, and I'm just like, dude, how in the world, how in the world can you do a fully edited Let's Play for 2 hours and put it up on YouTube? Um, I can't even edit a 3 hour long live stream. It takes me like a month to edit one 3 hour long live stream. I don't know how, and he uploads like at least twice a week as well, and I don't know how he does it. I honestly don't know how he does it. Shaz, you tried that video editor that I suggested and you couldn't get it to work. You don't think your laptop could handle it. Oh, that's a shame. Yeah, DaVinci. DaVinci is, yeah. Um, it can be a bit of a resource hog. Shaz, you're a YouTubeaholic. Same. I watch YouTube videos. If I'm not editing my own video during the day, I will be watching a YouTube video. So, like usually when I'm recording gameplay, or recording a video to make a video, um, I will be watching a YouTube video off to the side. It's hilarious. Shaz, you love James Turner. I haven't watched his videos lately just because I know they're good. His Let's Plays are fantastic, but I don't have the time to watch a 2 hour long video because I've got so many other YouTubers that I want to watch. I just don't have time to watch because that would take me all day to watch a 2 hour long video. That's like my entire day gone then. So, Shaz, you put another YouTuber onto his Super Sim tracker the other day, and she was so thankful. Oh my god, yes. James Turner's website is great. If you like playing Let's Plays and Sims 4 challenges and stuff like that, James Turner's website is a great resource. He's got loads of stuff to help people with Let's Plays and Sims 4 challenges and all that. Absolutely love it. Ruck, there's this guy named Rocky World 12. He's like the best YouTuber you've ever seen. You're not biased at all. Shaz, Little Simsy does those long gameplays as well. Yes. Ruck, speaking of your own content, Next Life Now had 2 complete POVs. Oh, nice. Yours, which is finished last month, and Sylvie, who just recently got her episode 8 released and scraped together her little bit of episode 1 footage for that episode. Nice. Very good. Shaz, ads just interrupted me. Oh, sorry. Words. I was talking about James Turner's website. So yeah, uh, if you play The Sims 4 and you like Let's Plays and you like your challenges, James Turner's website is fantastic. Great resource. There's so much on his website. I love his website. I use his website a lot. Yeah, Rock doesn't play Inzoi. I play Inzoi. I am trying to ramp up my Inzoi videos. I've got an Inzoi video that I'm planning. And it's you have probably heard of this challenge, Shaz. Have you heard of like survival challenges in The Sims 4, where you have like an entire household of Sims and you put them through different challenges like cooking and in the hopes that one of them's going to catch something on fire, or repairing broken refrigerators or broken cookers, in the hopes that one of them is going to electrocute themselves. You know, going through mazes, a huge maze to get to a plate of food. uh, before they starve to death. Those kind of challenges in The Sims 4, you know. Um, Shaz, you've seen a lot of those, but you've never actually played one. I'm creating one of those challenges in Enzoy. So I'm finalizing the details, trying, I've come up with all of the challenges, and I just have to build the challenges in Enzoy and create an entire household to um to hopefully make them run through their paces. Yeah, I definitely did not say the four-letter K word there. Nope, 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 not me. Mm-mm. Ruck, speaking of next life, guess what? What? Other than chicken butt. What are we talking about? I have no idea. That is not what I wanted to open. Where am I going? EA, that's what I wanted to do. Okay. So we need to go into the monitor here so that we can, open up the Sims 4, because I can chat about the Sims 4 and different YouTubers and crocheting all night long. But I really want to get into this into tonight's challenge. So Shaz, what is Life is Strange double exposure? Life is Strange is a Life is Strange series game. It's Life is Strange is a whole series. It is a I'm not really sure how to explain Life is How do you explain Life is Strange to someone that doesn't know what Life is Strange is? It's a series of games where you play as a character. It's like a choose your own adventure style game, where you play as a character who has a magic power. So the first Life is Strange game, you play as Max Caulfield, who has the time travel abilities. She can go into alternate realities and stuff like that. And Life is Strange 2 um, has you're playing as a as brothers, one of whom has like telekinesis powers. It's really good series. Seriously good series. Highly recommend. Shaz, do I have a creator code? I do. It is Merely Sims. That is my Sims 4 creator code, and that is also my Crafton creator code. Because I have been accepted into the Crafton Creator Network. So, like, if you buy Enzoy, you can go through the settings and options, um, and in the settings menu, there'll be a creator promo code field, and you can put in um, my creator code, and Crafton will give me 10% of however much you paid for the game. It's a weird way of doing it. Crafton has a really weird way of doing things like that, but I like it. I like that it's built into their games. That way, you don't have to, like, like with the EA or with the Sims, you have to, in order to use my creator code, you have to buy the game from the EA app. If you purchase anything from Steam, you can't use an EA creator's creator code. Does that make sense? It's weird. But with Crafton, they have it baked into their games. And I really like that. I wish that EA would do that with all of theirs, to be honest. Ruck, hold on. Skiz was streaming the other day. It was a chaotic stream, but just stuff happened. One thing was as a distraction from something else. Scar mentioned a live series named Cat Life. Oh my god, yes. And guess what season 2 of Next Life is? Wait. So did he mention did Scar mention your series, or a series that someone else has done? Or is he doing a Cat Life series? Sylvie started freaking out and went as far as to email Scar just to make 100% sure it was a joke, because if it wasn't, it would be kind of a problem. Rock, no, my Epic code was deleted. The creator code was deleted. My EA creator code is fine, and my Crafton creator code is fine. But yeah, it's the Epic creator code that isn't working. They took that away from me because reasons. I don't know why. They just did. I think they had to clear out, and people who hadn't like reached payout levels for Epic, they got rid of everyone like that. Opting actually play The Sims. Unorthodox, but will allow it. Okay, that's good. That's good. Ruck. He just made a joke about season 7 of Life series being called Cat Life. Okay, that's good. It would be funny though if they decided to do that. Shaz, if you'd known you'd have used it to buy the 2 new kits you bought this morning. You put Whiny Brits. You love her YouTube content. I think I've watched a few of Whiny Brits videos. And you always buy from the EA app, yeah. It's 5:38 a.m. You've been awake all night. Wow. Is there any reason why you've been awake so like all night long? Did you just can't sleep, or kids keeping you awake? You need cold pizza. Who doesn't need cold pizza? I love cold pizza. Cold pizza is the best. 100%. Ruck. Yeah, we're 100% playing Fortnite right now. Yeah, completely. Yeah. You use the clip to promote your series because he specifically said Cat Life next month, and your series called Cat Life is coming out next month. I love it. That is a huge coincidence. Did he respond to Sylvie's email out of curiosity? Shaz, it's the only time you get to yourself. Ah, okay. And you had some bad news health-wise, so it keeps you awake. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I do hope that you you start feeling better, and that your health, or that the health, if it's your health, I hope that it starts improving. Can I please thank you, game? Rock, for a minute, you consider the possibility of Scar being a fan of your series, but no way. You never know. You never know. You tagged him on Twitter. He hasn't seen. You're unsure about the email. Okay. Opting. Well, now you want cold pizza. Cold pizza is the best. I love cold pizza. Especially if it's left over from the night before. Oh, so good. So freaking good. Alright, that is not the right game file. This, by the way, the Fitch household, these guys here, these were the Sims that I used for my kit video. So I did like a 3-minute long video showcasing the 2 new kits for The Sims 4, and this was the couple that I used for that video. I might revisit these Sims because I gave them a house that is like almost completely undecorated. I put like just the basics in. They have a stove, a refrigerator, a small sofa, and a bed, and a nice glitzy bathroom from the bathroom kit, and that's it. You know, they don't have much in that house. So I might keep these guys and continue to do up their house every time a kid is released or something. I think that would be fun. All right. Anyway, loading game, going to this one. Here we are. Shaz, you'll share your pizza with Optin. You have Shaz, you have to have a test, and then you'll know how bad or good it is. Oh, yeah. What Optin says, fingers crossed for you. Mozzarella stuffed crust. We had pizza last night, by the way, at our board game night. And the pizza that we had 2 pizzas. My partner and I, we like to buy 2 different pizzas, and then, share the 2 of them, so we each get 2 types of pizza, because, why wouldn't you? But one of them was a hot pizza, with jalapenos and other things on it, but it was stuffed crust with spicy jalapeno cheese. And it was so good. It was absolutely, I loved it. It was so good. And the other one was mozzarella stuffed crust. But the one with American jalapeno cheese in the crust, oh, that was so tasty. Anyway, so good. Okay, where am I? Here I am. I have no idea. So we're going to do Moschino stuff pack. That's how it was last time that we streamed. I spun the wheel right at the end of the stream, and we decided it came up Moschino, or as it's called in amongst a lot of the Sims 4 players, Mosquito stuff pack. Shaz, you bet it was delicious. Oh, it was so good. I love spicy food. It doesn't love me very much anymore, because if I have too much spicy food, it does tend to give me really bad heartburn. I'm old now, and I just cannot handle the spice like I used to be able to. But still very, very tasty. So I try not to have super spicy stuff. And speaking of super spicy stuff, I've got some crisps here. Seabrook crisps. This is called Loaded Fire Eaters. It is Trinidad Scorpion chili flavored crisps. And you notice the pack is open. It is about half full still. And the reason why this pack is open and I'm not like snacking on it right now is because I literally cannot snack on these crisps. I had some yesterday. I had 3 crisps from this bag last night before I headed to my board game night. And I had indigestion for the rest of the night until I got home. So we left here about 5 hours. 5 hours. 3 of these crisps gave me indigestion for 5 hours. Today, I had about 5 crisps on a cheese sandwich. And my mouth was... because I had it with bread. It didn't give me indigestion very badly. It gave me about half an hour's worth of indigestion, having them on sandwiches. So, yeah, very, very spicy crisp. Shaz, heartburn sucks. Oh, yeah, it does. Shaz, you were being very, very devious on your game when you saw that I started streaming. What were you doing in your game, Shaz? Opting, Muir, I can't handle spice anymore. Also, Muir, look at this bag of death that I have. Yes. Shaz, a chip buddy, yes. Or however, yeah. I know what you mean. Yeah, nice crisp sandwich. Gotta love them. Mine was extra mature cheddar cheese. Just slices of extra mature cheddar cheese. And instead of butter, because, UK, UK people put butter on their sandwiches or margarine on their sandwiches. But instead of margarine, we have the really soft cheese. That's like not cream cheese, but it comes in a round container, and they're portioned out into little individually wrapped triangles. They're about like yay thick, about half an inch thick, and they look like little cheese wedges. And they're soft cheese. So instead of putting butter on my sandwich, I took one of those and spread it over the bread, and then took the extra mature cheddar, sliced that, put that on the bread, and then put the crisps on top. It's really nice. Very, very good. But yeah, I'm I might do a challenge with these crisps. I need to, they need to be eaten. So yeah, we might do a challenge with those crisps for tomorrow. Shaz, you're in the middle of playing a vampire wife and a werewolf husband, and you have no idea what you're doing, but your butler quit because you tried to turn her twice into a vampire. And then they show up to talk to your kid, so you hunt her down and stole her kid. Wow. That sounds like a typical day in The Sims to me. Okay, so let's see what we have. We've got my sim, who is in the kitchen. We've got Olive, who is taking care of the babies. We've got Eileen, who is asleep. Martini, we got Olive gave birth to twins. So we have Martini and Thorny. Both girls. And their birthday is on Friday. So we will be celebrating their birthday probably during tomorrow night's stream. Right. I'm going to let Olive take care of the babies, but hopefully before they starve to death. And in the meantime, I'm thinking this room here will work perfectly for a photo studio for now. Until we need another room for something. I'm gonna have to like move out one of my Sims soon because we're very quickly running out of space, you know? Or I could turn this room into a yeah, it's fine. I can turn these two rooms into something else if needed. Also the gym into something else if needed, but we'll see when we get there. But we still have these two rooms here and the upper landing to deal with. So I think we'll make this room here the photo studio. We've got 22,000 simoleons, so I think we've got enough money to be getting on with. Shaz, Olive, you've missed Olive. Yes, we have done a lot in this game. I mean, we've got the outdoors is very well done. We've got this beautiful outdoor area here. Nice little outdoor oasis. We've got a little spot here for kids. We've got a space here for the adults. We've got a slip and slide. We've got an outdoor cinema. We've got our little cafe business going on. We have down here a bowling alley and bar. And a little nectar area here that we haven't used yet, but it's there for when we do need it. And then down here, we've got the portal room. We've come a long ways, but we still have a long ways to go. Shaz, oh yes. Considering how many challenges there are, it's amazing that I've done so many. And by the way, there's gonna be 3 more kits releasing in May. I believe, according to the roadmap, the 1st of May, they're planning on releasing 3 more kits. So that's gonna be interesting. Shaz, you use all the MCC cheats, so you don't really do challenges. You've heard that as well, yeah. I am looking forward. I hate these outlines. They drive me absolutely up the wall, but I can't figure out how to get them turned off. So we're just gonna have to deal with these outlines. It'll be fine. Shaz, you die without your MCC cheats. Oh my gosh. I used to be like that as well. But then when I deleted all of my mods, and I delete my mods every year, when I deleted my mods back at the end of last year, I didn't re-download MCCC because it was broken. When I deleted all my mods, they had just released a new pack, you know, a new world, and MCCC was broken at that point, so I didn't re-download it, and I never did re-download it, and I'm like, you know, except for some of the cheats, I don't really miss it much. Which is weird, because you would think that I would absolutely, as much as I love my cheats, you would think that I would be just 100% missing that. But no, oddly. Oddly, I'm not. Where's the Moschino? There it is. Alright, so the Moschino Stuff Pack. It is, a pretty glitzy pack. There are a few things in this pack that I use all the time. So one of the things that I absolutely love in this pack is this bookcase. I freaking love this bookcase. It is so gorgeous. Another thing that I use a lot is the Librarian bookshelf. Absolutely love those books. They're fantastic. The Modern Muse rug is something else that I use a lot. Everything else, I don't use much, to be honest. I don't like the photo frames. I really don't. I've never played with the backdrop or anything else, you know, the cameras or anything, because I just tend to use the Sims phone camera, just like I do in real life. But yeah, these two things, well, three things, the Librarian, the bookcase, and the rug are what I use from this pack the most. Absolutely love all three items. Shaz, I can turn them off up top, the green icon. This one. Oh my gosh, thank you so much, Shaz. How have I missed that? Seriously, how the heck have I missed that? Thank you. Opting, May is next. Opting, shh. I don't want to be reminded of the passage of time, Opting. I've got too much to do. Shaz, you said yes in real life. Oh, Shaz, sorry, Opting, you didn't come fast enough, so you ate the last 3 pieces of cold pizza. Ooh. I'm sorry, Opting. I'm sorry you missed out. Okay, let me go through here. Okay, there we go. So let me check to see. Okay, so we do have Moschino walls. I hate the Moschino walls, by the way. I absolutely hate the Moschino walls. They are so ugly. They really are. And I don't like them at all. But we're going to go ahead and use them. We're going to do because of everything that's been happening in the world, especially the UK over the last week, we're going to do the closest to the pride flag, the transgender pride flag colors that we've got for the walls. I know pretend that green is blue, okay? Pretend that the green is blue, and you've got the trans flag colors. Pink, white, blue, okay? So we'll do that. And why do I have stuff in my... Oh, no, never mind, it's fine. Then we'll do they have flooring? And no, Moschino does not have flooring. It's okay, we'll use this white wooden floor. That's absolutely fine. I'm really surprised that there's no flooring in the Moschino stuff pack. It's fine. And they do have windows, But, and I do love the windows in the Moschino stuff pack, but we have these windows here that I want to keep, and because they match the rest of the house. So we will not be using Moschino windows, but I freaking love them. They are so gorgeous. I mean, look at that. How awesome is that window? Seriously, I love that it's opened, and then of course there's the closed version as well. Love them. Absolutely love them. Shaz, you're overtired, so you answered me in your own voice. You've never used the walls, you're not fond of them. Me neither. Me neither. But the whole point of these challenges is to use things that you don't normally use. And this is definitely not something that I would normally use in any build at all. So these walls remind me of, you know, the 1990s exercise videotapes? The videotapes from the late 80s and 90s. That's what these walls remind me of. Opti, maybe you'll make some pizza tomorrow to cope. Ooh, nom nom nom. Shaz, let's get physical. Yeah, exactly. Oh, Jesus. I love it. Okay. So let me just go through all of this to make sure that we don't have any normal household things, which it doesn't look like, so it's fine. Shaz, bloody ads. Oh, I'm sorry. I'll wait till the ads finish before I continue. So let me think. I'm just having a think here. One while the ads go, but I'm thinking that for this room, because I did the pink, white, and blue, I'm calling it blue. You know, I know it's green, I'm calling it blue. Because I did this in pink, white, and that color, I'm thinking of doing the rest of it in the pink as well. So pink and white wherever possible. So I think we'll definitely do that. Shaz, boring ad about making labels. Yes, you have a cry cut machine. Or cricket. Do you pronounce it cry cut or cricket? Blue. Yes, it is blue. So let's see. You call it a cry cut, yeah. Oh, I call it cry cut. My partner's sister has a cry cut as well, but she likes calling it a cricket. You've got a tiny one. She's got a pretty big one, I have to admit, but it's because she uses it to make to help her with making cakes, stencils for her cakes, because she makes cakes for a living. So yeah, she's a big one. I would say it's big enough to, like, she can make one, use her cry cut to, like, make things for shopping bags, t-shirts, you know, iron-ons for t-shirts, and stuff like that. But yeah, she mostly makes stencils for cakes. You don't want to know about it. Oh dear. All right. So I'm thinking we can have the giant backdrop here. And I'm also thinking that maybe a photo drape as well. So we can have a curved one and the photo drape. I don't want to make, you know, like, more than two. Just because in order to have more than 2 photo backdrops, you need a big room, and I'm afraid that this room is not big enough for more than 2. I've never ever used the curved one. I have used this one in one of my builds, but I never actually used it. I put it in my build, but I never used it. So this is gonna be like all new territory for me. I have no idea what I'm doing here. It's fine. We need the photography tripod so that we can put a camera on top of it. And that is... Where's the camera? Oh, there's a base game camera. This one is the ClickShot P10 mirrorless camera, and that is unlocked by maxing out the performance meter in the freelancer career as a freelance photographer. But you know what I'm gonna do? Do you know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to do this. Hands-free cheats. There we go. Unlock gameplay entitlement. That should have worked. There we go. So now, now I can use the camera. There we are. Shaz, you use your your Crycut for stickers for your resin stuff. Nice. Yep, BB.ignore gameplay unlocks entitlement. Yes, great minds think alike. I've got mine set, the cheats that I use the most on my stream deck. So, like... Yes, you may, Paul. Hold on, let's see if I can get it pointed down there. There you go. That thing right there in the corner. So yeah, it's great. I programmed it all. I just push a button and it inputs all the cheats that I want, all for me. I did a video about showing people how to do it not that long ago, so a couple of months ago. So if you troll through my YouTube channel or YouTube videos, you might be able to find it. It's such a great shortcut. It really is. So let's see. We also want to do the Fashion Studio subject mark. And I'm going to put 2 there. And 1 there. And hope that it's going to be good enough. Actually... Instead of having them side by side, I'm thinking maybe I do that and have them like kind of in, that maybe that'll work a little bit better. Hold on. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. Ah! I hate when the game does that. Moving down. There we go. It's fine. Shaz, you refuse to make anything new till you take care of the grooming of all of your 3 doggies. Nice. You've got long-haired dogs, don't you? So it might take you a while. You're still looking through all of my content. There is a lot there, yeah. And you can see that hopefully you'll be able to see that I'm slowly getting better. I think I'm getting better than my first videos. My first videos were absolutely just bad. They were terrible. That's fine. You've learned new stuff. Oh, I'm glad. Glad I could help you learn new things. Happens to you all the time. Molly is a cavoodle, so her hair never stops growing, but she doesn't shed. Aw. And I bet she loves to be brushed. Okay, so let me think here. What can we do? We need lights. Where's my lights? Here we go. So we do need a few lights. I'm thinking we want these lights to like be, you know, to illuminate as much as possible. What is that anyway? Oh, that's a light. Okay. So yeah, I want it to light up as much as possible, and like, so I don't have to spend a fortune because these lights are expensive. They're not as expensive as some lights, but they're still quite pricey. So I'm thinking maybe 3 lights should hopefully be enough to light up both of the photo areas, the backdrops properly. We also got this ceiling light, which I will put like over here. It's not my favorite. I have to admit, I am not a fan of the ceiling light. I mean, look at that. That is just, I don't like it. It's horrible, but I'll still use it. It'll be fine. And then we can have the frosted glass room divider. I'm thinking we'll just do like the gray and the blue. And I'm thinking of like maybe putting one here. And then another one like right there. That way they've got, let me alt place this a little bit. There we go. That way there's like this little area here where people can just like chill out. The models can go in there and like chill out a little bit and sit down and relax in between photo shoots. That's the way I'm thinking about it. I'm not 100% certain that it's the best way of thinking about it, but it's fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. Let's see. We do have this little sofa here, little one-armed chair in pink and white. I hate this. I really, really do not like the furniture in this kit. I don't like the sofa. I don't like the chairs. I'm just really picky when it comes to this. I just don't like it. It's not my style. It really isn't. Shaz, your dog Eddie has a double coat. He's part Pomeranian. Oh, I love Pomeranian pooches. And Loki is a King Charles, and he just needs bathing more than usual, so his fur doesn't get matted. Aw. He gets tiny matty knots, so you have like 3 different clippers, and easy. Yeah, that light, yeah, is just completely messy, I agree. You haven't had a chance to use your new sleek bathroom kit yet. You'll use it in the shell challenge you're doing at the moment. The sleek bathroom kit, I freaking love it. That's my newest video. I did a speed build showing 3 different bathrooms from that one kit. And they're totally different bathrooms as well. So absolutely 100% love that kit. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the sofa. It's just there's no good swatches. Maybe the black one, but I just don't like the look of the sofa itself. But it's fine. We'll do that. Everything will be fine. We've got this end table and a coffee table. So what I think I'm gonna do actually, I'm gonna grab this chair, put it there because we got this little alcove here. So I'll take the laminate layers. No, I want that in white. Thank you. And we'll put the coffee table, like, right here. And I know that putting it there means that the Sims probably won't be able to use this part of the sofa, but it'll be fine. Trust me. Yeah, it'll be fine. And then I'll use the table, the artificial end table here in the white, and, like, put it right there next to the chair. And again, there is a chance that this chair might be useless now, but I think Sims should be able to use it because it's not overlapping or in the way. They might not be able to use that cushion there, but they can use the rest of the sofa in there. It'll be fine. Shaz, you've got a store that has that pattern but in black and white. Ugh. What is this pattern anyway? The pattern, the white bit, it's like, it looks like either a stylized crab or a Viking helmet. That's the two things that my eyes are seeing with this pattern. Seriously. Shaz, Molly and Eddie are back. Loki are black. Loki is mostly black, but is tricolor. Oh, they sound like beautiful puppies. Absolutely beautiful puppies. Why is there one bloody arm on the chair? I know, right? That is so annoying. It's like one arm on the chair, and then on the sofa, why is there this one bit that doesn't have a back to it? And why doesn't the entire sofa have arms? That one bit there, I mean, I can understand if they were going for a chaise lounge style of sofa, but then it would need a back here on the side, if you know what I mean. But yeah, I just, no. just no. We're just gonna know right out of this furniture, even though I'm using it anyway. We're just knowing right out of the furniture. I'm gonna use this repurposed gear chest in pink, and we will put that right over here. And then we've got this is a shelf, by the way. This photo accessory organizer is actually a shelf. So you've got all of the, tripods and such like hanging from the shelf, and then you can actually put, well, you should be able to put things on top of the shelf, but the books are like, yeah, no, Muir, we're not gonna play ball with you, Muir. And nothing else is either. They're like, nope, sorry, Muir. We're not we're gonna prove you a liar, Muir. But yeah, that should be a shelf. In my opinion. If it should work. It should work. For certain things. Small things, I think. Shaz, the pattern on the sofa is called a houndstooth pattern. Okay. You don't mind A-line stuff, but you'd be unlucky enough to sit on the part with no back and tumble backwards and onto the floor. Yeah, I swear that's a shelf. I swear to God that I have put things on top of that before. You know what? I am now determined to find something that will go up on that shelf. Let me just go real quick into base game and decorations, clutter, and see if I can. It's not gonna let me do it. It's not gonna let me put anything. Oh wait, there we go. It's the tiny ones. Here we are. This is CC, but still, it's proving that I'm right. I'll take it. Shaz, things that EA decided would fit and forgot to let us know would go on that shelf. Yes. See, it works. Exactly. There we are. We can put a box of tissues up there. That works, right? Box of tissues. I'm just going to use a few little base game things to put up there. Just because I can. I probably shouldn't, but just because I can, I'm going to put a couple of things up there. Let's see, what else can we put up there? Nope, that won't fit. What about nope, the pillow won't work. Nope, oh wait, no, I don't want that. That goes in the kitchen. Nail polish? Yes, we can put nail polish up there. And some perfume? No, perfume won't work. Okay, but nail polish, we got the nail polish at least. What about the men's cologne? Nope. Nope. Wow, there's not much clutter objects in base game, is there? Seriously, there's not much going on. Yeah, that won't fit either. Stack of CD. The stack of CDs works. There we go. There we go. We've got some CDs, some nail polish, and Kleenexes up there. Okay. The wet wipes don't go up there. Nope. Even though they're handy to wipe lenses, yes. Do not polish your lens with nail polish. No, I would recommend you not do that. Unless you're going for that peering through paint look, you know. You just nine it and put it up there anyway. Yeah, same. I absolutely love being able to just do that. Being able to do something like that is an alt place. Just like, there we go. See, that's fantastic. I love that little keyboard shortcut cheat. Not that I'm gonna do it tonight, or right now, but I still love it. Okay, anyway, let's get rid of the base game stuff and go back to all of the Moschino stuff. There we go. Put the boots up there. That's those are custom. I think those are custom content boots. I've got a few bits of like British countryside and Edwardian era style, you know, British custom content. Oh wow, that song's going back. Boots were made for walking, and that's just what they'll do. Anyway, I'm thinking of putting that. We can put that in the middle. Oh yeah, that might actually. I like that. Put that there with the people like on either side, like so. And then we've got this, I kind of like that idea. I really, if you got pose packs, I don't have pose packs, but if you have any pose packs, putting something like this on the photo drop back is perfect because you can use the pose packs and have them like nonchalantly lean up against, you know, the props or whatever. Interacting with the prompts or look like they're interacting with different props. Fantastic. I love it. Shaz, you have some or you had some pose packs but they glitched your game. Oh, I hate that. I had one pose pack that had like 100 poses in it, and the content creator who did the pose pack, she like put all of her pose packs in one package, and she had done like 100 or so, and she put them all in one package for ease, you know, to make it easy to download. Oh, it was so fun because I made my sim self back before I started putting my own face on my thumbnails on YouTube. I made my sim self to put on my thumbnails, and just doing a wide variety of poses and faces. Using the pose packs, and it was just so much fun to do. Absolutely loved it. Shaz, oh my god, your PC would die with that many pose packs. With that many poses. Yeah, I other than when I used the poses to do that, I took them out immediately afterwards because, yeah, even with my computer, my computer's like, help! It sounded like my computer was getting ready to take off trying to use those poses. Seriously, it was not fun, but I still did it, so it's all good. All right, we've got the My First Framed art set, and I'm honestly thinking of going with the red. Oh wow, that's huge. That's what she said. Sorry, I am so sorry. I just. Yeah, there we go. We'll put it right there behind that chair. And you know what I'm gonna do? Because I can't stand that pink. I honestly cannot stand that pink. So I'm going to put it in red. This chair. I'll leave that one pink, but I'll make this chair red to match the artwork. Shaz, your computer starts wheezing. Oh dear. You say that all the time, don't sweat it. Upton, I'm not sorry. You're right, I'm not sorry. I am 100% not sorry. Sorry, not sorry is the phrase, I believe. Hold on, I'm gonna cough. Excuse me. So the My Own Best Thoughts mirror, we are going to go ahead and put behind the sofa. And I know it's hot pink, and I don't like the hot pink, to be honest. I don't like that hot pink at all. Maybe the blue. Yes, we'll do the blue. The blue matches the wallpaper a little bit, so we'll and doesn't clash with the pink of the sofa too much. So we'll go with that. Where'd my room go? Sorry. I'm okay. I'm better now. It's fine. Then I'm gonna grab these magazines, and we will put that. Looks like the same are all of these magazines the same top magazine with just a oh no. Okay, good. They do have a different, there's two different swatches where the front top magazine changes. That's fine. We'll do that one there, and then the other one over there. Okay, that's fine. Then we got this rug, and oh my gosh, I'm tempted to size this one down and the pink, just because I think it's hilarious. So we'll put the pink one in there. I know it clashes, but I love it. It's so cute. We'll keep it that way. I'm also actually going to change that to black. And I might change the wall as well. Put the other wall along the, like this bit here and over here in the alcove, just to make it that a little bit different, you know? But we'll do that in a minute. I do want to take this rug, though, and do this. And put it, like, right there. Not sized down. Just full size. Here by the red chair. This is, like, shaping up to be a Tale of Two Rooms room. This little alcove is, like, pink, and this bit here is gonna be like black, and it's gonna be black, red, and white. But it's okay. It'll be fine. Maybe. I don't know at this point, but I'm sure it'll be okay. Now we got this as well, the shape and color, and I honestly am not sure about putting this anywhere. I might put it here, but not in white. I'm maybe doing black. I think that'll look okay. Shaz, red is good, accented nicely. Sorry, not. Yep. Looks like Deborah Harry on the cover. Wait, what? Wait, whoa, wait. This cover here looks like Deborah Harry? Oh my god, you're right. It does a little bit, doesn't it? Okay. I wonder if it is. What does it say? Sensational style stack, fashion trend, style tips, health advice, and semi-serious journalism detailing the horrors of modern life. Sensational Style magazine has it all. No, it doesn't allude to who that might be. A Minnie Mouse rug. Oh my god. I can't unsee it now. That is going to be called the Minnie Mouse rug forever. You'll sit in the red and black area. Same. Oh, the wall sculpture. That is so weird, isn't it? That is so modern art. That is 100% modern art. If I were to make a modern art museum in The Sims, that would be one of my sculptures. 100%. Okay, so we've got the amp stack, which I have no idea what I would use this amp stack for. But I think if we put it under here, we can pretend that it's like the control system for the lights and everything. So that's what we're gonna do, is we're pretending like this is the control system for the lights and everything. So yeah. We've got the neon light as well. And I am tempted to put the neon light there. It's in pink, but in live mode we can change it. Or maybe instead of putting it there, maybe it would look halfway decent if I sized it down over the top of the door, which I think that actually looks pretty good. I'm gonna change the color though. I will change the neon color. We'll maybe to red or something. Shaz, the spotty pink rug says Minnie Mouse to you. Yes, 100%. The chat keeps welcoming you to the chat. It does that a lot to me as well. I don't know why. I just say it's Twitch. Twitch is twitching. That's all I know. Shaz, it's Simglish for exit. What is the thing say? Shine your neon light. Sing with me. Shine, shine, shine your light, your neon light. Shine, shine, shine it bright. Oh, it is so bright. Shine, shine, shine tonight. It shines every night. Ooh, shine. Is that an actual song? Because it wouldn't surprise me if that was an actual song or repurposed lyrics from an actual song, you know. No idea. Oh no, more ads. It's okay. I'm not gonna be doing anything exciting. You're not gonna miss anything except for I've got 2 more things to place down. I'm out of room. Oh no. Oh no. I don't have any more room to put things. We gotta have this somewhere. You know what I might do? I might just go ahead and like get rid of one of those and do the curved wall instead, and like we can feddle this. We can 100% feddle this. It'll be fine. Everything will be fine. There we go. That works, right? Shaz, you need to be right back. Time for the fur babies to have their first toilet break for the day. No worries, my friend. No worries. Give the doggies a pat and a scritch for me. So yes, to save money and to give us a little bit more space, I think that doing this is gonna be probably a good shout. Just having the one screen. Still gonna use the screen that I've never used before, so that's all good. We'll put the clothing rack there, and then we'll put the bookcase in white right there next to it. Okay, so we've got, like, you know, a lot of stuff in this room. An absolute ton of stuff. Let me change the wall real quick over here. And I'm thinking of going with the red and white for this side. Did I do what I think I did? Tell me I didn't. No, I did not. Okay, good. There we go. So we'll do that. So this whole side is red, you know, the entrance is red, black, and white. And then you come in a little bit more, and it's just pink. Pink, blue, and white. There we go. I know it's so ugly, but it's Moschino stuff pack, so, you know, it's like, what more do you want? What more do you want? Okay, so let's take some photos. So we got the door. If I drop myself down, we enter the door, and this is what we immediately see. And then we turn this way, and we see the little nook there. And then we look here, and there's this little chair ensemble there for people who don't like pink, you know. And then if we pretend that we're a model, and we pull back the point of view so that we can see a little bit better the entire room. We got that. There we go. I like it. It's not like fantastic, but it's very late 80s, early 90s era. It'll be fine. It'll work. But that cost us a lot of money. We have less than 9,000 simoleons left. So yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Let's go into live mode and figure out who is going to be the photographer. So Muir already owns a outdoor restaurant, you know, little food court, and the cafe at home, the home business. Olive Olive does not have a job at all. So I'm thinking of making Olive be the photographer. Eileen is still a teenager, so she can't be a photographer. She's still going to, you know, high school. And of course the infants can't be a photographer because they can't even reach the camera. So I think Olive is probably going to be our photographer now. So let's take care of the babies first. And then we will get we'll get the photographer freelance career up and running once she's taking care of the little babes. Part of me is like, let's see if we can take a photo of the babies, but I don't think you can actually, unless another sim is holding the babies, I don't think you can take photos of infants with the Moschino pack, which is a shame. We really need like props, because you know, like when I was a kid, you know, when I was a little baby, my mom would take me to a photographer, and you know, and my sisters to a photographer, and when I was really little, the photographer would like put me in a thing that, you know, like a little seat that had a blanket over the top so that I could lie in there when I was a little baby. And when I got old enough to be able to stand a little bit, the photographer, I have one photo, I absolutely love it, where I'm barely old enough to stand, and the photographer propped me up on this old log and had me hold onto this log while standing to keep me up, you know. And it's such a cute picture. I absolutely love it. It's freaking adorable. But we should be able to do stuff like that in The Sims, to be able to take photos of our infants and toddlers posing like that, you know? It'd be so cool. It would be absolutely adorable. Okay, so Martini is still not been fed. Oh my god. Free Free, will you please feed Martini? This poor baby. No one is feeding Martini. Oh, welcome back, Shaz. Thank you, Free Free, for finally feeding the baby. Oh my god. Olive was supposed to feed the baby, but for some reason, Olive didn't feed the baby. Olive, why do you have... You know what? Never mind. Never mind. It's fine. It's fine. Shaz, my martini. Someone feed my sweet martini. And the other one is stinky. Yes. The other one is very stinky. But they're sleeping. And you never wake a sleeping baby if you don't absolutely have to. Okay, so... Olive, I need you to get a job. I can never remember how to do this. It's just get a job, isn't it? Find a job. So she needs to register as a freelance photographer. Shaz, Olive, I want a divorce. Yeah, never wake a sleeping baby. All right, let's see. Photographer. Freelancer. Here we are. Freelance. Crafter, digital artist, fashion photographer, paranormal investigator, programmer, writer. Fashion photographer is the one we want. So it is tomorrow's style, trade, freelance, fashion photographer. Shaz, the poor butler, is scared. You don't like thunder either. We have in this game, let me go into build mode real quick and I'll show you. I actually have the we've got the Unhallowed Grounds trait. So gives a little punch of extra terror to the lot. But I also have Scare Seeker trait challenge added to the lot, and Spooky. So everyone is just really scared on this lot. Don't know why, you know, for some weird reason, everyone gets scared on this lot. But every time, because of the Scare Seeker challenge, every time someone comes around, they give me things. So like the butler is constantly giving us stuff. Here we go. We got a Snapdragon Cherry, a plush Freezer Boney, a Skull Freezer Boney, and a Starbone Freezer Bunny. Freezer Boney. And they give us books, they give us flowers, they give us food, all sorts of things that we get from that Scare Seeker lot trait from people that visit the lot. And it's just hilarious that we get so much stuff. And I love it because it's a good source of money. You can survive off of the Scare Seeker lot challenge. That's a good rags to riches. Just put that challenge on, invite people over, they get scared and give you stuff that's like worth 100 simoleons. You know, really good. Shaz, there's only really few things that you're scared of in real life. Thunder is one of them. I'm not really scared of thunder as, you know, like real life thunder. Thunder in The Sims scares me. I jump every time. But, oh, excuse me. One of the things that scares me IRL is... I'm not gonna grow up. I don't wanna. Good try, Optane. Good try. Yeah, one of the things that scares me in real life, when I was younger, was being alone and reading scary stories. So like I love scary stories. When I was little, I would read books on about ghosts and the occult and murder mysteries, all sorts of spooky things. And I would always read them like at 10 o'clock at night when I was supposed to be in bed, but my mom worked late night shift. So, I was always home by myself because she was working. And I would always read these books when I should have been going to bed. And I wouldn't be able to sleep because I would hear a creak while reading the book without anything else on. I wouldn't have the radio on or the TV on. It just be silent with me on the sofa reading a book, and the house would go creak and I would jump out of my skin. I'm not even not even kidding. Opting, you scared Chaz. Oh, good try though, Opting. Yeah, complete silence. I would read these books. Um, Good books though. They were good books. I can't remember any of them, but they were good. The House Settles, yes. And Shaz, you're gonna keep the Scare Seeker lot challenge in mind when you do a Rags to Riches. Highly recommend the challenge or the lot challenge. It's really good. Okay, so I want Olive to kindly here we are, freelance fashion photographer. So she needs to check for gigs. This is just like any other job. So she's got a wide variety of jobs here that she can do. Ad campaign for local pool venue. I don't know if she has a photography skill, so let's just do the everyday activities fashion shoot for, oh my god. 6,000. This career is over. OP. This career is completely OP. 6,000 simoleons pay. Shaz, yes, 6K for the job. Jeez. The other ones are like 800, 1,300. This one that I can't do because it's photography level 5 is 8,800 simoleons for the pay. This one's 8,000, 2,600. Jeez, we're gonna go for the 6 grand one. We're 100% going for the 6K one. So we need to take photos of Sims in everyday outfit, submit photo for client's approval, and submit photo to fashion Simstagram. Okay. All right, we can do that. We can do that. Shaz, nice. Time to hone your photography skill. This one only requires a photography level 1 skill, which is just like, what? That's ridiculous. Shaz, wait, you're posing now. Are you in your everyday outfit, Shaz? The only reason you used to get scared while watching movies is when your son screamed like a primary school girl doing them. So the film didn't scare you. Your son did. Oh, I love it. Okay. Shaz, you have a black t-shirt and black basketball shorts on. That sounds like everyday apparel to me. I'm currently I am wearing my everyday reaping t-shirt. It's on backwards because I like having the big image. The big image is supposed to go on my back, but I like showing it off. And when I go out, I'm almost always wearing a jacket, so no one gets to see the back of my shirt. So I wear it backwards, so that people can see can see the image. It's like I paid money for this shirt. I'm freaking showing off the image of it. But yeah, I've got my everyday reaping shirt on, and I'm wearing a pair of plaid pajama bottoms because I'm like, I'm not going out today. I'm not setting foot outside is what my thoughts this morning is like. I'm not setting foot outside the house today. So I'm going to wear pajama bottoms. Shaz, you look kind of everyday sporty, but you don't do sports. You do that? Oh my God. Yeah, exactly. Nice and comfy. Opting, you're wearing exactly what that sim self you once made was wearing, oddly enough. Urban camo shorts and a black tank top. Opting, isn't that like your full wardrobe? You just have like a dozen urban camo shorts hanging up in your closet and like 6 black tank tops in your chest of drawers. That's like your full wardrobe, right? That isn't your full wardrobe, just 90% of it. I like it. I like it. It's getting to the point though where like 90% of my wardrobe is Sims merch. Shaz, you had a tank on, but it was chilly outside taking the doggies out. Aw. It is really chilly today. Even I mean, I was indoors all day long, but it was I opened the door for like 5 seconds and I'm like, yeah, no, too cold. Too cold. 99.9% of your wardrobe is black. Same. 100% same. Black, gray, and I do have a couple of things that are color, you know, that are like primarily blue or red or whatever. But yeah, um, black and gray. I don't have very many white things. I don't like white. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to have right. I want. Hold on. I want Muir to please come over here so I can take a photo. And I'll make sure that Muir is in his everyday outfit. No, come over here. Muir. Yes, okay. Muir is coming slowly. I don't know where he is. Oh, here he is. Here he is. He's coming over here to wait for the photographer. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, she's coming up. I want him to hold on. What is it? It's where's the every gossip hug, more choices, freelancer. Wait, there's a fire? I'm sorry, what? What do you mean there's a fire? Where's the fire? I'm sorry, what? You can't do this during a fire. Where's the fire? Where's the fire? Hold on, let me pause the game and find the fire. Oh, it's down here. Extinguish the fire, please. McLeod, hello. How are you doing? Glad to see ya. Welcome back, and congrats on the 45 stream streak. Wow. Shaz, he's wearing what you wore shopping yesterday, but your shirt was longer. Okay, good. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. The sprinkler system put out the fire. Okay. Everything is fine. Oh my god, this game. It's like, sorry, Muir. We can't do that. Okay. Now we can do it. Like, right. Freelancer. Ask to change outfit. Okay. Oh my gosh. McLeod, you're good. You've been lurking. Aw. McLeod the lurker. Lurker McLeod. The best lurker on Twitch. But glad you've been doing all right, my friend. Very, very glad you're okay. Everyday outfit. Okay, he's already wearing his everyday outfit. That's good. Shaz, you don't take a lot. You talk a lot. Hi, how you doing? Okay, so now we need to take a photo of Muir. Are you gonna... This is why I don't use the Moschino stuff pack, because it is so freaking buggy. Seriously buggy. Right, Muir, will you please stand there? There we go. Now you take a photo. Take a photo, please. Take a photo, please. Take photo of... Hold on, wait a minute. Take picture of sim on subject mark. Yes, there we go. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. Augie! Hello. How are you doing? Glad to see ya. Cheese. You are the first person to say cheese, Augie. You're doing all right. Oh, glad to hear it. Okay, here we go. Oh, yes. Ah, perfect. Okay, we got the photos. Let's take a photo. Nice. Very good. Now we'll take a medium one and we'll have them change the pose. And we'll do a zoomy. We'll do a zoom out. There we go. Nice. Very good. And now we'll do a large photo. Okay. We'll do a few more large ones. Try to get trying to get both of his hands in the photo. Maybe a nice close up for this one. There we go. Oh, whoops! I forgot to take the photo there. Ah, darn it! It's fine. We can do a close up like there. There we go. And another one. We'll do zoomy out. Okay. Whoops. Perfect. Okay. Switch orientation. Let's do last ones as a long form. So we'll do a medium photo like so, and then another one maybe like that. Perfect. And then one last one. There we go. Just like that. Perfect. Augie smart posing. Thank you. Yeah, he does have a little bit of a pattern on that shirt. I like it personally. I wish I had that shirt IRL, to be honest. Unfortunately, I don't, but I wish I did. Okay, so there's one photo left. Let's go with a large photo. And we'll do a landscape just to get that look. Just there we go. Perfect. Okay. Augie, oh, you got a sore throat and a cough. I am so sorry to hear that. I hope you start feeling better soon. Having a sore throat is not fun. All right, so we did a photo of a sim. We need to submit a photo for client's approval. So let's see which one of these is like the best. We've got... Oh, wow, they're all outstanding level of quality. The one that's worth the most, though, is that one. So we will submit that one for client's approval. And then we also need to post a photo to Fashion Simstagram once they have approved the photo. So all of us submitted a photo for approval. Okay. So once the photo is approved, then we can use a computer to post to Fashion Simstagram. Okay. Now, I do want to get a whatchamacallit, a photo frame. So, and I haven't put up any of the Moschino comes with photo frames. So, and I didn't do that earlier. So let me grab these. Here they are, the collage photo frame. I'm going to grab one of them and actually size. Yeah, I'll put one of them there. And actually, what I might do is do 3 of them and just put them on the wall like this as a photo, you know, like a Hall of Fame type thing. So when I take photos or when Olive takes photos of people, the good ones can, the best one out of the lot can go there. And why is that? Never mind, it's fine. And then what I will do also is take these digital photo frames. I'm actually going to embiggen these. I'm going to put one there. And embiggen the other one and put it there. There we go. So these, the digital photo frames, it says that it should display all of your photos while conserving wall space. And I've never used these before, so I'm interested in seeing exactly how they work. Manage photo inventory. Oh! Okay, that's cool. Right, so I can actually take, like, this one that's 13 simoleons and put that there. And I can put more in there and they'll, like, shuffle. Okay. I like that. That's really cool. So let me find the best one out of these as well. I'm thinking this one. And yeah, that one. We'll put that there. There we go. So I'm only going to put one photo per subject in each of the frames. Just because. Shaz, you hate... McLeod, does anyone want to come and wash your dishes? Shaz, you hate it. Same. Dishwasher. Dishwasher all the way. You don't do windows either. Oh my god, no. I don't even remember the last time I cleaned the windows in my house, in this house. I don't think I've ever cleaned the windows in this house, to be honest. Augie, logging off for the moment as it's home time. No worries, safe trip home, my friend. Shaz, you were today years old when you learned you can put photos in a frame without a mod. These ones here, I can, like, take, like, hold on, let me exit out of this. So I can take this one that's outstanding, you know, 11 simoleons. Actually, are any of them worth more than 11? Yes. This one is worth 12. So I can take this one that's worth 12. And, or I would normally be able to put it in here, but it's a large photo, so I can't actually, whoops, I can't actually use it. What do you want, Kyle? That's nice, Kyle. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you, Kyle. Let's see. No, those are all large. I think that's a small one. So yeah, these ones require different size, but these are small, and I think those are like the medium ones. So there we go. There's a small photo in that frame, and then I can put one in there. Unfortunately, I don't have any that are small, what are they called? Portrait ones, to go there. So I might have to take another photo of my Muir sim self to fill up that frame. Ooh, Maxibon ice cream. Oh, I do love ice cream. I had an ice cream tonight. It was salted caramel. It's very nice. Shaz, who is Kyle? Kyle is a sim from. I think he was from the. Oh, whatchamacallit pack? What pack? What pack was it? The um the one with the we were talking about it just the other day. Um hold on. I've got to look it up now. It was one of the expansion packs. It was It wasn't Love Struck. It wasn't For Rent. Was it Growing Together? I think it was. I think he came with the Growing Together Growing Together expansion pack. And basically, what he does is he shows up. His name is Kyle Kyleson, and he shows up and like rings you out of the blue and says, "Hey, do you mind if I crash at yours?" And then he stays for like 2 or 3 days, sometimes up to a week, if you say yes. And if he likes your sim, he'll then say, "Hey, do you mind if I just move in with you?" Which is hilarious. It's fine. Shaz, you came back to me talking to Kyle. You were like, "What?" Opting, I never use my words. What are you talking about? Like when you know what I mean? Yeah, exactly, Opting. Yes. Shaz, you lose words every day. Old age. Yep. Yeah, he's basically a freeloader. Yeah, that's Kyle. Kyle is basically a freeloader. I don't think he normally, like, in a brand new world, I think he's jobless and homeless, and yeah. He's a character, let's say. All right, the babies are doing all right. Olive needs the toilet and to get something to eat. So we will have her take care of her needs. Muir, why are you asleep? It's like 7 o'clock in the afternoon or in the evening. What are you doing? I need you to repair that sink, please. If you don't mind. Someone needs to repair that. Thank you, Muir. Scrubberoo, the puddle, please. Is she going to get something to eat without going to the toilet? I told her to use the toilet. Oh my god. Oh, that's why. Eileen is in the bathroom. Eileen, what are you doing? You need... Okay. Muir? Muir, why don't you be nice to Eileen and magic spells Scrubberoo? It works. Magic is like so cheating in this game. I swear. Is he gonna do it? Let's see. No, don't take a bath. Muir should do it. Hold on. He's gonna do it. He's gonna do Scrubberoo. Her hygiene is gonna. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Watch your hygiene level go up now. There we are. 100%. See, it works. Now you are hungry, so why don't you go down, grab yourself something to eat as well, and then Muir. Sorry, Olive can now go to the toilet. Okay, there we are. We juggled everything. Everything's fine. Shaz, you say thingy a lot. Same. Thingy and whatchamacallit. Whatchamacallit is probably one of my favorite words. Optine, you've had Dexy's Midnight Runners in your head since I adopted Eileen.
Cuevo Parsagog.
Oh, I swear.
Ruskan Lampima?
Good song. Good song. You gotta love it. Okay. So everyone is okay. Muir is a bit sad because someone died, but it's fine. Muir, go get something to eat, please. And then you can go to the toilet. We really need a second bathroom. I swear. We 100% need a second bathroom. Have them take care of the poor Whiskers. Whiskers the third, because Whiskers' activity and is a bit low, is quite low rather, and their hunger is just okay. So they deserve a little bit of a treat and a bit of attention after Muir uses the toilet, of course. And then once he's finished doing all of that, I'll have him go to bed, but I'm going to wait until he finishes doing his stuff. She's already asleep. That's fine. Eileen is taking care of the babies. That baby is asleep. Thorny is happy, but is also hungry. So I want Eileen to feed Thorny. There we go. Where's the other baby? Oh, the other baby's asleep out on the patio, on the balcony. It's good. It's all good. Reach milestone unlocked. Fantastic. We're doing well. We're doing well. Shaz, her nervous laugh. Your favorite word for stuff you can't remember is thingamajig. Yes, thingamajig is awesome. Shaz, you age your teens up using the same cake 3 times over. Oh my god, yes. I've done that as well. The trick is getting the candles back on the cake before someone eats the cake. But if you hit that pause button very fast, you got to be quick on the draw, and you can, one cake can do infinite number of sims. It's awesome. I love it. And the cakes are still in the fridge, so you'll use them to age them the teen twins up to young adults as well. Every time you say I say Eileen's name, you sing "Come on, Eileen," however you spell her name. In the game, it's spelled Eileen. I didn't name her though. She was already in the game, so she's adopted. One of those, right? Totally one of those. Right, what are you doing? Why are you? Who are you? What even? Muir, I need you to go to bed. Just skillful sleep, please. Go sleep. Go sleep. Eileen, you're absolutely fine. You can do whatever you want. Knock yourself out, kid. Just do whatever. I'm not particularly fussed. But I'm wondering how long it takes for the photo to be approved. And I'm hoping that it doesn't take very long. But since we did it, we decorated the room, she started the thing, so I think we can mark that off of our wheel for tonight. Where is it? Moschino stuff. Here it is. Pursue a freelance fashion photographer career. We are pursuing it. We have done it. So let's go ahead. Shall we spin the wheel? We haven't spun the wheel yet tonight. Shall we spin the wheel? I think what we'll do, because we're nearly out of money, so we'll do spin it tonight and then do it tomorrow. Shaz, you had an auntie and she was your godmother, and her name was Irene, spelt with an I. Oh, cool. Did people sing the song "Come On Eileen" but say Irene instead? Oh, well, we're not playing The Sims 4 tomorrow. We're gonna be playing The Sims 2 tomorrow. that's that's gonna be our job for tomorrow night is playing The Sims 2 for the entire stream. Shaz, yay! Do you know, I have never played The Sims 2. Never. I have no clue what I'm doing with The Sims 2. But I think what we'll do tomorrow is we will play as a I'll make a sim during tomorrow night's stream. This is the plan. We'll make a sim. We'll do a miniature rags to riches. Okay. So the idea is that we'll make a sim. We'll put them on a, a lot instead of it being a because I've never played The Sims 2 before. I have no idea how rags to riches work in The Sims 2 or how they will work. So what we'll do is I'll make a sim. I'll put them on an almost empty lot, and by almost empty, what I mean by that is we'll build a small room that has a bed and a place to sit and one bit of entertainment and a toilet. And that's it. So a bed, um something to entertain them like some books, and a toilet. And that's it. And the goal for tomorrow night will be to earn enough money to so that the sim has a 3-room house. So we have to have a complete bathroom, a living area that is bedroom, that is living room, kitchen, and then a separate bedroom. So that will be the plan for tomorrow. And we're gonna try to speed run it. I don't know how we're gonna do it, if we're gonna be able to do it, but we'll try. That's the plan. That is the plan. McLeod, almost what? Bathroom. We got. I mean, we're gonna start off in one room with a bed, a bookcase, and a toilet in one room, and then the objective will be to um, build out the house by the end of tomorrow night's stream, so that we have a living area, a living and kitchen area, a bedroom, and a full bathroom. So there you go. We can do it. We can do it. I think. I think. We'll see. We'll see how it goes tomorrow. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be fun. I've never played The Sims 2 though. So I've played The Sims 1 and I've played The Sims 3, but I've never played The Sims 2. What are you doing in here? You're oh, okay. That's fine, I suppose. Sure. What about deep vacuuming? There we are. Have her hoover down here because it's so dusty. We keep having fires. So I'll just have her hoover up in the portal room so that we don't have to worry about fires down there anymore. It'll be fine. Shaz, you have all the Sims on disc. Opting, we're playing The Sims 2. What's the first thing? I like it. I like it. Shaz, you've got all the Sims on disc except for Sims 4. CD, DVD, whatever you call them now. Um, I think The Sims 1 came on a CD game disc, didn't it? And then I think was it The Sims 3 that came on a DVD style game disc? Oh, Martini just peed on their caregiver. I don't know who they peed on or she peed on, but she peed on someone. It's fine. Shaz, you won't be as loopy tomorrow night. You're so overtired. You're loopy most of the time though. Get some sleep, my friend. Get some rest. Often if the bed is replaced by the bedroom and the toilet by the bathroom, shouldn't the bookshelf become a library? What is this logic, Opting? Seriously, what is this logic that you're trying to spout? Vacuum, please. Keep hoovering, Olive. Just keep going. You can do it. You can do it, Olive. I believe in you. Just another like 3 lots of hoovering and you'll be fine. Maybe. Who knows? Oh, oh, Eileen's coming downstairs. What are you doing, Eileen? You're trying to throw away the dust as well. Okay. There you go. Now where are you gonna put it? You're just gonna put it right down again. Okay. That's fine. Holy cow, look at all the stuff she's gotten as well. A gourmet cookbook worth 250 simoleons. Another cookbook with 75, an apple, and a sugar skull. Okay, 75 simoleons. There we go. We're back up. We're almost back up to 9,000 simoleons because people keep giving us books. Right. So, why don't you go ahead, ask the dust bunny to search for valuables, and then like step on them, because we don't want dust bunnies. I think another, like 2 or 3 hoovering ups, you can see the dust is like getting smaller. So what was the collectible that we got? Okay, heavy metal thing. That's fine. We can sell that. There we go. Fantastic. It's only 30 simoleons, but 30 simoleons is better than nothing, right? But anyway, Augie, hope you had a nice non-eventful trip home. You agree with Opting that we should have that the bookshelf should become a library? What about the kitchen though? Where's the kitchen gonna come from? Vacuum to perfection, please. I meant for Olive to do that, but it's fine. Absolutely 100% fine. Why don't you put that in your inventory, please, Olive, and that as well. That way I can... Alright, fine. No, not you. Olive, will you please hoover up the floor? You're the only one that can do it, Olive, because Eileen is like, yeah, no. Eileen doesn't know what hoovering is. I've decided that Eileen doesn't understand hoovering. Eileen is just like, you want me to do what now? Sorry? What? It'll be fine. She is hungry, though, so I'll have her grab... Well, getting hungry, so I'll have her grab something to eat, and then she can go to the toilet. No, not... Yeah, toilet. There we go. I'm getting confused between the toilet and the bathtub now. It'll be fine. It's one of those days, you know. You know how it goes, right? Like, observe, play with, talk to, tell secret. Okay, there we go. Augie, of course you agree with Opting. Wait, I sold some heavy metal? How dare I? Blasphemy. Don't you know you'll never get rich with music? All those heavy metals, drums, guitars, riffs, shouting, screaming, you know, never get you anywhere. Shaz, you agree with Opting. Wait, what are you agreeing to? It was probably a collectible a collectible heavy metal. Oh yeah, 100%. Opting, if there's a kitchen in the end state, there should be a hot plate in the starter state. Except, given my track record with fires, maybe not. I don't know if there are hot plates in The Sims 2. I have no idea what's in The Sims 2. Having, never played it. Augie, it was an Iron Maiden. It was one of those weird heavy metal groups from the 90s that tried pretending that they were Christian metal band because they thought that they could get more money that way. It was one of those, So nothing of value was lost. Shaz, if it was ACDC, it was that's against the law. A Christian hair band. Yeah, Striper. Yes, Augie, Striper. I'm impressed that you've heard of Striper, Augie. I am very impressed with that. If any of you have not heard of Striper, seriously, go to YouTube and look them up because they are interesting, or they were interesting, I should say. They were a very interesting band. Shaz, you know Striper. I think they're the first Christian band that people think of when they think heavy metal. I actually had one of Striper's cassette tapes back in the 90s. And I actually listened to it unironically. Augie, you have a good musical knowledge. Opting, let's go to YouTube and look it up. Feels more like a trap than usual. Shaz, your all-time fave is Kiss. Kiss is oh, I love Kiss. Kiss is a good band. I mean, since when have I ever told you to do something that's not a trap, Opt? I mean, that is a trap, Opt. I'm completely innocent and would never trap you. Or something. I'm gonna have Olive Hoover up here because it's just very dusty, and yeah. I love, by the way, with the Dust the Bus kit, that you can actually see the dust being hoovered up, and the dust, like, gradually, if your house is really dusty, it takes multiple hoovers to get rid of all the dust, but you can actually see it lighten up, and it's really cool. I love that effect. Whoever did the whoever designed the hoovering effect in Dust the Bus kit did a really good job. Shaz, you don't have that pack. Dust busting isn't your jam. It's a good pack though, because when your Sim's house gets to a certain level of dustiness, dust bunnies start showing up. And with the dust bunnies, especially when the kit first came out, dust bunnies were so overpowered. They would you could ask them to get you something, to go treasure hunting for you. And when it first came out, YouTubers were like doing videos on it, and they were getting like collectibles worth 10,000 simoleons like every single time, and they're like, my sim is rich now, four dust bunnies later. Oh, my sim is super rich. They've got 40,000 simoleons because of all these golden frogs that they found. So awesome. Augie, you can't wait till June. You're off to see Iron Maiden for the first time. Wow. That sounds awesome. I hope you have a good time, Augie. Are you going to be able to hear, though? Are you going to be able to hear by the next day? Why are you tense, dude? Eileen won a school prize. Should we give it to her in front of the class or quiet in front of everyone? Eileen has received an Excellence Bunny Award. Ooh. Good job, Eileen. An Excellence Bunny Award. Okay, so Muir is tense because he's hungry. He wants candy. All right, I wouldn't mind candy. Go ahead, grab some sweets, Muir. While taking a quick break, Eileen spies some money just sitting on a sink in the bathroom. Should she slide it in her locker for safekeeping or save it? The lost money gets reported and the principal orders a full locker sweep. Gosh darn it. Eileen gets caught with the money and sent to detention. Darn. Oh well. Lucia, no, I don't want to go to Orchid a Go-Go. I'm sorry. Shaz, why is my butler not weeding the plants? I'm guessing it's because he's got too much on the go. He's only one man and he's got to keep the entire house running. So it's fine. What I'm gonna I'll have Muir do a magic. You know, we'll do Floral L'Oreal and magic the weeds. Because that is the best spell, or one of the best spells. I love the Floral L'Oreal spell because literally you just click the plant and the spell weeds, sprays for bugs, waters and fertilizes all in one go. It's like if the plant needs it, the spell does it. And it's a fantastic spell. I absolutely love it. So he's gonna spell. I'm gonna just have him spell all of them, all the ones that have weeds. There we go. And let's see, are there any over here that have weeds? No, there's not. Can we do something magical with the bees? We can catch the bees on fire. I don't think that we want to catch the bees on fire. I'm just saying, probably not a good idea. No, definitely not a good idea to set the bees on fire. Augie, you'll have fun at the concert for sure. You're not that old. Shaz, I want candy. I want candy. Doot, 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 doot. You've got music playing in your head 24/7. Same. Everything reminds me of songs. Or songs remind me of everything. I'm not quite sure which way around it is, but I still have music going through my head constantly. Constantly. Burn the bees and you thought you were mean. I'm not gonna do it. No. No. I will not burn the bees. I won't do it. Shaz, there's that bloody Avery ad again. What is the Avery ad? What is it showing you? Right, Muir, why don't you go ahead and like harvest all of the grass, please? Ooh, we got post. We got the post. What do we get? What do we get? What do we get? What do we get? Holy mother of 10,000 simoleons for our bills? I'm sorry, what? I can't afford that type of money. 10,000 simoleons. What the heck? That's just... That's ridiculous. Hold on. I'm gonna have to put all of this trash in the bin just to get a little bit of money. Augie, as Nelson would say, ha ha. Shaz, you're rocking out in your chair to the tune now. Holy snapping duck poops. I love it. Time to work in the dark. Bathe every other day. Yes, exactly. Cannot be sold or deleted. Really? Really, game? Can it not? I mean, what do you think I'm doing? I would say that I am 100... Shoot. Can you please uproot those plants, please, Olive? I don't want trash plants growing in my kitchen. I'm just saying. I would rather not. Just no. I would rather that not happen. I mean, you know, that's money. Okay, we're nearly up to 9,000 simoleons. Jeez, I don't believe how freaking... Oh my god. I can't replace that. Muir, 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 Repario. This is why this is another reason why spellcasters are so useful, because if something gets struck by lightning and breaks, you can just cast Repario on it and it'll repair it, and which is fantastic. I love it, absolutely love it. Shaz used to make noise gestures on Second Life and make a bunch of Simpson gestures. Nice, and Nelson's haha was one of them. I like it. Okay, we're gonna reach into the fissure. Muir, Olive is terrified from seeing another world fissure. Yeah, okay. Sorry, Olive, but I don't really... Ooh, hello. A romantium. I beg to differ. It can be sold. There we go. And Muir got a goth boy. We're just, you know, I mean, we're making good money here. We've got some books. We've got some prairie grass, snapdragon, the freezer bony, grapes, onions. That's 458 simoleons. That's not too bad. That's not bad at all. And now I will have Olive dive for deals. I'm really hoping Olive doesn't die with her being so terrified, because if your Sims get too scared, they can die. But it'll be fine. It'll be fine. She'll be fine. Shaz, your favorite was Homer saying no TV and no beer makes Homer something something. And Marge says go crazy, and Homer decides don't mind if I do. I love that. That was a good episode. Seriously good. So Eileen is home. There's the bunny, the excellence bunny that she got. Let's put it. Let's put this in her room. We'll put it right there. Pride of place. I've always wondered, because sometimes I'll use this bunny as a decor object in my builds, and I've always wondered what exactly it's for. Now I know. Now I know. Okay, she's fine. She's very energized now because from the Scare Seeker Lot challenge. So it's all good. However, I do want her to dive for deals a few more times, please. Just in the off chance that we make a bit of money, you know? That would be very nice. And Muir didn't find anything else in the prairie grass, so that's okay. Voice actor, hello, hello. 4.5 years subbed. Wow. Thank you so much. That is seriously awesome. And thank you so much for the resub as well. Appreciate that, my friend. I really do. Shaz, you cranked the volume up on the gesture. Oh, nice. How you been doing, voice actor? Everything all right? What did Olive just find? Sorry, I missed that. Oh, kitchen upgrade part. 4 simoleons. Okay. Nothing fantastic. I would kind of like her to find... Ooh, hello. Now that might be good. Wow, there's just so much going on right now. When are you gonna come over to visit? Yeah, what? Come on over. Okay, so we found a chair in the dumpster. So if we go into build mode, we should be able to find the chair in our household inventory. Yes, here we go. We've got quite a bit in our household inventory, actually. We have, for some reason, we've got a debug fissure in our household inventory, which I'll put down on the ground. We've got the rose, a single rose. Let's actually put that down somewhere. Where should we put the rose? Ah. Nope. There's gotta be a place to put it. Somewhere nice. Ooh. Hold up. What about in here? Can I put it in here? No. No, I cannot. Where can I put the rose? Ooh. We'll put it there. There we go. That's from the date. I can't remember which date we went on to get that rose, but we went on a date somehow and got that rose. So it's fine. I'm gonna sell those. Yeah, we're gonna sell these 2 chairs because I have no idea where they came from either. And then we've got this. So let me put it over here and see. Yeah, that's all right. We can sell that as well. So that's another 245 simoleons, which means we can pay our bills. We can actually pay our bills. Now, it also means that we have no oh, wait. We're 300 simoleons short. Olive, I know you're tired, so Eileen, would you kindly harvest everything? Actually, don't harvest everything. Sell everything, please. Just like sell everything, and you can also. We're also gonna sell your school project because we're poor and we need the money. Voice actor, you're doing better. Rob Paulson has just announced an Animaniacs in a concert in London show for the first time. It'll be the 25th of May. I want to go. Oh my god. Rob Paulson needs to come up to Leeds and do do the Animaniacs in concert up here. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. If he would do one in Leeds, I would be there. 100%. I would definitely be there. Shaz, it's 4:71 a.m. and now you've started yawning. Go to sleep, my friend. Get some rest. So I want her to sell everything. I think if we sell all of our produce, that will give us enough money to be able to pay our bills. And I'm just gonna check. Yeah, Eileen can like that. While she sells everything, I'm gonna check the babies and stuff. Alright, so he's taking care of the baby, that's fine. Her needs are rather bad. So okay, she's feeding the baby, so that's okay. Muir needs a bath, so I'm actually going to have him take a quick bath. Not Olive, Eileen. Eileen is sold everything that she can, it looks like. Yeah, it looks like she sold everything. Except for the pears. No, I'd rather not go there, thanks. Now he is smiling, so I am kind of curious. If I make a wish and wish for simoleons, I don't want to look.
Cleavar?
She's giggling. Did it work? Oh no. It worked, but we have to blackmail someone. Eileen, all right, look around. Quick. Are there any Sims? Yell at me if you see Sims, okay, please? Let me know if you see any Sim anywhere around. Let's try over here. There might be a Sim over here in the park. Shaz, you gotta go give the fur babies breakfast at 8. After that, you will go to sleep. Okay. Voice acting the concert's the final day of London Comic Con, so you might be dressed up as Beetlejuice. Nice. There. Who are you? Ainsley Powers. All right, let's do a friendly introduction to Ainsley Powers. I don't know who Ainsley Powers is or why she's dazed, but we're going to blackmail her. What? I'm sorry. How has my live stream violated YouTube's community guidelines? I've not said or done anything wrong. What? Weird. Very, very weird.
Buena. Oh, kiss a noise sweezo.
All right, let's see. We want to go into mean, malicious, and blackmail.
Buena. Con
Shaz, no, it wasn't that. It wasn't that. Augie, it was because I was talking about
Kira Doof
about being very mean to someone and demanding all of their money. Possibly. And we got 2,640 simoleons. Okay, we can definitely pay our bills now. We can 100% pay our bills. Which makes me extremely happy. So there we go. We've got enough money to pay our bills. I'm happy with that. Shaz, money. You're welcome. Now you've got another song running through your head. Has anyone here watched the Lego Batman movie? Out of curiosity. Okay, we are now poor again, but it's fine. But yeah, have you ever watched Lego Batman? Because Lego Batman is probably one of the best Lego films ever, in my opinion. And I love it. There's so many songs from Lego Batman that just get stuck in your head. Often you've seen it, but it has been a while. Shaz, you watched a few Lego movies, but you can't remember if you watched the Batman one. If you gotta watch it, it is so good. Seriously, I love the Batman song, that they sing and well that Batman sings and the movie. It is such a good song. It's really good. Highly recommend. I mean the Lego movie itself, the actual movie called the Lego Movie is also really good, but I just love Lego Batman. Best Batman movie ever. Opting, wait, you may have seen a Lego movie that had Batman in it, but it wasn't the Batman movie? Wait, what? Oh yeah. The Lego movie itself had Batman in it, but yeah, that's not the Batman movie. Augie, have I seen the latest about the Minecraft movie? Which latest are we talking about? Because there's been a few things. There's been, the whole chicken jockey thing going on. There's been what else? Um how it's made quite a lot of money. It's actually because it's aimed towards kids, and kids love it. Kids absolutely evidently love Minecraft movie. Shaz, you're biased when it comes to Batman. The movie with Jack Nicholson is your favorite because it's full of Prince music. Oh my god, yes. I have to admit that. Just because of the music, Jack Nicholson Batman movie is well, the movie with Jack Nicholson in it, yeah, is a good one. I do like Prince. Prince is a really I listened to Prince music since I was a little kid, so always good. Always good. Okay, as soon as my game decides whether it's going to crash or not. Okay, there we go. You gotta love that. But anyway, my friends, we are going to have to wind up tonight. Shaz, you love Jack's son Ray. You found him in a few movies and he's awesome. Oh, cool. And Shaz, when you had your grandson living with you, he watched the Lego movies. Augie, the song that Jack Black sings about Lava Chicken has entered the UK top 40 is the shortest ever song to chart. Yeah, it was in the top 40 and then it was like immediately out, like not even in 2 days later, right? So funny. I I'm gonna have to watch the Lego movie, or eventually, not Lego movie, Minecraft movie. I'm gonna have to go watch the Minecraft movie, but I'm holding out. I don't want to watch it in cinemas. I'll watch it when it comes to Amazon Prime or something. I will hold out and wait. All right, then, my friends, we're gonna go ahead. We are going to go and raid someone. I'm not sure who we're going to raid tonight, but let's find out who all is online. I'm not sure who we're going to raid tonight, but let's find out who all is. Shushmir. Who is online? Let's see. Anyone playing this? No. No one is playing The Sims. But there's this streamer called The Voice Actor who's playing Batman. Should we go and raid Voice Actor? Shaz, you're out before we raid. No worries. Thank you so much for being around, Shaz. Thank you to Voice Actor for the resub. Y'all are seriously awesome. Have a good sleep, Shaz. I think you deserve it. I really, really think you deserve it. But yeah, we will go and raid the one, the only Voice Actor who's an awesome, awesome person. If I can spell his name correctly. There we go. He's playing Batman Arkham Knight, which is a good game. There we are. Raid is starting, and I will see you all tomorrow night with The Sims 2. It's going to be fun. It's definitely going to be fun. Like I said, never played The Sims 2 before, and I am looking forward to doing it. 8 p.m. UK time. Until then, my friends, stay safe, stay hydrated, and let's go give Voice Actor an awesome coffee raid. Bye.